So my why to help kids' health at KU Pediatrics is because of my cousin Teague. She has been battling cancer for a few years now, and she's 6, and I just can't wait till she becomes this amazing, incredible individual as an adult and has gone through that thanks to the support of people like you.
What are you doing?
Mom, go get my toy. We're just going on the block in the hallway.
That's your shade one. He even has like a peach leaf in his hair.
I know. You are so freaking silly, dude.
To the Extra Life community, thank you so much for helping kids like me treated at the IWK Health Center and TMN Hospitals.
Since 2008, Extra Lifers have raised millions of dollars to help kids treated at 170 children's hospitals in the U.S. and Canada. Those funds go directly to the hospital.
This is my 7th year, so about 7 years ago, he was like, "Oh, you should do this. The good cause, play games for 24 hours," and that's pretty much like the first time I ever streamed my entire life, and I was only doing it for Extra Life. But also, like, I've gone to Seattle Children's Hospital when I was in high school. When I did Extra Life, I chose to support Seattle Children's because of how great they are. They're really good for the kids.
Let's raise a lot of money for Blair Batson!
My favorite part of my children's hospital is the amazing staff that work there.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others. And we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the second game of the Extra Life Charity Stream Weekend Extravaganza, the 3rd annual. And I am the voice of God. You can't see me on the screen, but I am here. I wanted to do some quick introductions, let you guys know a little bit about Extra Life, the charity that we're raising money for, and tell you about some cool giveaways that we have going on. So first, let's start off Extra Life. Extra Life is a program under the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. They unite thousands of gamers from all around the world to play games in support of their local Children's Miracle Network Hospital. It was developed in 2008, so they're celebrating an anniversary this year, which is kind of exciting. And they've raised more than $70 million in total since 2008 for sick and injured kids, and they are continuing to make a difference in communities every day. The money raised through Extra Life goes directly to these hospitals as unrestricted funds. That means that the hospitals can decide how and where to spend that money. So that means that the money that is raised is making the biggest impact. It's going to where the funds are needed most. So, for example, the money donated will go to fund research and training or purchase life-saving equipment, pay for care that may be otherwise uncompensated. The hospitals that receive these funds treat every patient that comes in regardless of the family's ability to pay. So this also will help with some of that. The mission is to save and improve the lives of as many children as possible. So that's what we're hoping to do today. Help raise some money for that. So that's great. Oh, I'm looking at chat right now, and that's awesome. Okay, so the next thing is we have a giveaway. We've got a $25 gift card that is to Drive Through RPG. So !enter will get you an entry for that. We're going to go ahead and get that started. So that will be running. There it goes. And that was generously donated by Mama Strange, who is playing in this morning's game. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it over to Matt, who will get this game going. And I hope you guys all have a great time and don't die. All right, Matt, take it away.
Hey, cool. Hey, everybody. Good morning. No, it's pretty much morning everywhere I expect everyone to be. So, yes, sincerely, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to our players here. Yeah, I'm Matt Joro. You may know me as Dungeon Glitch. Yeah, I'm super stoked to be here. Let's just jump into meeting our team here. If you want to just tell us who you are and who you're playing today. Patch.
Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. My name is Patch. You may know me from the internet as Patch. And I will be playing Kurgio. I completely blanked on his Watalathon. He is a Goliath Arcane Trickster Rogue, and I am very excited to play him.
Sin, how are you doing? Sin.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. I'm trying to go in order on with who everyone is in my screen now.
I am Synthetic 20. And I am playing Yaren, who is an Earth Genasi Forge Cleric.
David.
Hello, everybody. My name is David Tilstra. You can find me all over the internet as David Tilstra. I do DMing and voice acting and all sorts of stuff. But today I will be playing DMing and voice acting and all sorts of stuff. But today I will be playing Battlemaster Fighter, not Rogue. Fighter. I am a fighter, and I will hit things with a sword that I possess in my imagination.
As one does.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Strange.
Hi, I am Mama Strange on most of the internets, and today I will be playing Farland Deepvale, who is a halfling wizard.
And last but not least.
Is that me? Sorry. I'm Rachel. I'm Magical Mama Creations everywhere. And I am playing Lucy, a half-elf warlock this morning.
Fantastic. Again, thank you everyone for hanging out with us today. I don't know if it was mentioned, if it can't be mentioned enough. If you check out the info section below all of this, there is the donation button, a funky little new widget that will make everything super easy. Definitely check that out, and if you can, send something to the cause. Make Luna and all of us very happy, and some child somewhere. Probably, usually. So, without further ado, I'm going to drag you into my world. So, Brightbird University, the Institute of the Gifted, a dazzling spectacle of both modern and ancient architecture lies nestled between the foot of hardy Mount Dingfrey and placid Lake Kenclod. Its towers glisten in the midday sun, while students, adorned in the university's robes and cozy hoodies, might have my suppression on. Let me see. Turn this up. Turn this up. I don't know, maybe. That sound better?
It's a little louder, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep working on it. My sound's lousy. So let's see here. So all the students are moving from all the various buildings out to the outdoor amphitheater. The grand celebration is concluding. A day marking both an end and beginning. Graduation exam. Final day is over. Dr. Nimbus, a fey-touched gnome with a beard of interlocked beads denoting his scholarly achievements, stands atop a grand podium overlooking the gathering of students. His eyes twinkle as he addresses you. Students of Brightbird, today marks a pivotal moment in your academic journey, and I would like to commend this year's graduates for succeeding in this year's final examination. It's not merely a test of your skills, but a testament to your perseverance and adaptability. And he gestures to the handful of students in the spotlight of the amphitheater stage, which you can all kind of see from off stage. To the far right. Okay, you're almost in the lake. You and 5 other students were not permitted to the stage because you failed part of the exam. But fret not, for students who fail only one section of the exam are permitted a consolation challenge. After all, you're paying customers at the Institute. You've heard the rumors and jokes that sometimes the exam has students automatically fail. Now, whether it's to test their resolve or squeeze more money from their guild sponsors is up to cynical speculation. And as you previously agreed, third-party arbitration. Whatever you have to tell yourself, losers, what you do know is that you hold the results of your exam fresh from the conjure press with what you missed from your own personal curriculum and the knowledge that your sponsorship funds are tapped out. You are out of lifelines.
Oh no.
Now, as the speech concludes in a bit of a blur because you were panicking, leaving you in contemplative silence, share your thoughts, fears, or plans amongst yourself. You are a group of friends and or passing acquaintances.
I think, oh, go for it. Did I cut someone off? I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, cool. So never mind. I think Ilkask is standing there. You see a fairly large, not like overly large, like he's a pretty big dude. Got green skin, plate, chainmail armor, big old sword, big old shield, holding the document with the failed class. And he's just like, I don't understand why magical cooking is required for me. I'm going to be here to fight, use this sword, and Shwing pulls out his sword. I can do enough with this. Throws the paper on the ground. Stumps.
Why do they expect a landscape painter to be able to fight with a paintbrush?
I've seen some of the things you can do with that paintbrush, and it's pretty amazing, honestly. It's magical and artistic and beautiful.
I could have painted you a beautiful pie, not as good as his, but you know, I could have made one for you.
Kurgio's just listening between the two, and he's just kind of like he's just kind of shuffling his feet. I mean, at least you don't have to worry about being sneaky. I mean, I'm a rogue. But then he kind of like he has like a prodigious gut, and he just kind of like shakes it. He's like, this right here, doesn't really help much for being sneaky. I'm good with speaking, not sneaking. Is a big difference.
Very, very big difference. Yes.
It's only one letter, though. I don't understand.
I mean, reading comprehension was not one of my better subjects in when I was growing up. I was always kind of a talk about my issues, not look at what it says on the page. But yeah, Ilkesk, I offered to do tutoring a bunch of times for the cooking. You never took me up on it. You said you always had to do something about letting out your anger, hitting something.
No, I really enjoyed the times when you taught me how to beat the eggs and tenderize the chicken wings. Other than that, the cooking really did not sit well with me.
Trust me, I know it didn't sit well with anyone. I saw some of the vomiting. It was not good.
Wait.
I mean, he's the best pizza slicer around, though.
Swing! Puts the sword back in and then pulls it back out for that dramatic moment.
As you're all hanging out, sorry.
You're good.
As you're all hanging out, you notice a young water genasi who's also banded with you at this lake. This group of not so great students. Skin teal hue, cascading hair like a waterfall, just anxiously pacing near the water's edge. You may not completely know this person, but does anyone think they might? Does anyone know their name? Just say it.
I would think possibly through shared heritage, both being Genasi of a different sort, that we would have met and bonded over that. And I would know this person as Oris.
Oris, great. Yeah, so Oris kind of looks over and slowly engages, approaches. He's got these like azure eyes, and he just glance over to each of you in turn and hesitantly says, How do you face your fears? I am terrified of failing this test.
Oh, I chose to fail. I didn't take the final section because I thought, from what I'd heard, that these trials were more interesting than what they were putting us through.
He just kind of looks around. He's like, what if you're not worried at all? And he looks over at Lucy.
I am as the stone.
I'm a little worried, but it can't be worse than facing down zombies.
Sounds awful. And so, Oris, you've seen Oris around, and you know that his primary focus has been the study of this artifact he kind of carries, and it's this necklace, but he keeps it covered. And in this moment, he kind of peels back that bag and grasps it with both hands. If anyone would like to make an Arcana check, you might know what this is.
Might as well.
I'm gonna give.
It's a big old 9 for me.
Whoa.
Yarn's gonna get advantage.
That's better than my 5, so.
I got a 14.
Nice.
Okay. Well, advantage worked. I got
Eight.
19.
Okay. Yeah, so Yarn, Lucy, you look at this, and to your surprise and actual horror, as you hear Horace just unconsciously just start muttering under his breath, I wish you could just face our worst fears and get it over with. And what he's holding is Marid's heart, which, when in touch with water and deep emotions, may actually grant wishes.
Oh. Oh no. You might want to be careful with it.
A burst of arcane energy emanates from this charm, and you can feel it in your feet with the water. Like, yeah, you're standing in the lake. I told you to stand. Stand over there. And the surroundings start to shimmer and shift. The sky darkens, and the air turns chill, and you lose all consciousness as sleep washes over you like a soft wave. Then, you find yourself standing at the entrance of a sprawling maze with a little bit of eerie mist. The voice of Proctor Nimbus, remember, adaptability is the key. Face your challenges, learn from them, and forge ahead. The path to graduation lies through this maze.
Wait a minute. Ilkes looks around.
Horse is not here. It's the five of you.
Wasn't Oris just here? That's the most striking difference here. To me. Oris
Large door.
I think you made like a bit of water in the dripped.
Yaren.
Yes.
What just happened?
Well, there was a combination of arcane energies. Fear combined with a wish has transported us to another place where we might face our fears, I assume, based on the wording that Oris said. This is not good.
It isn't. The way you described that sounded like a recipe, and that scares me. Oh boy.
It's a bit of a recipe for disaster, I think.
Oh boy. The worst kind of recipe. You see there's a door in front of us?
Yes.
Oh boy. That door's getting opened.
Nice. Nice. This door, once you touch it, just bursts open. And the wind is dry and arid. There's this landscape stands before you. You see rocky terrain with gnarled trees scattered about.
Question.
Yes.
Is this familiar? Have we been here before?
This seems familiar to Farland.
Oh.
It does, huh?
So what do you all think? Should we proceed? Slowly starts pulling out the sword.
Farland looks behind her to see if there's anything behind, because it doesn't seem like there's an option besides proceeding.
No, you are funneled into this.
I think that's the plan. So, I guess we go ahead.
The only way to get through one's fears is to go through.
Seems that's the only way out.
I will have it be known. I am not afraid. And he just starts walking forward.
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Probably for the best. I will try to match pace as much as I can.
Barlin's just kind of trotting along.
Excellent. Everybody in? All aboard?
Oh yes. I will cast a spell over myself.
Nice.
Just to bolster my armor.
Sure. And with that door will gone.
Disappears.
A massive, elaborately painted caravan rests in a small hollow camouflaged to blend perfectly with surrounding rocks, and you find yourselves on the unpainted side. You can see before you a small pass. You are all together, the 5 of you. Again, you do not see Horus. There are shadows at the edge of your vision. But most importantly, when you look up, a giant hooded bandit, nearly 10 times the size of an ordinary man, prowls the area.
Oh, I thought this looked familiar. This is my caravan. The one I saved. But the bandits weren't nearly this big. I mean, I do exaggerate stories a little bit, but I didn't ever say this.
You see now you're not alone. There's a team of 3 drivers and a wounded guard huddled behind the carriage closest to the edge of the field. On the other side of the field is a cave where you believe you will be able to pass through undetected if you can reach it. The guard is tending to the 3 drivers and just helping them sort of keep calm, even though he's wounded. One of his arms has been broken.
Do they see us?
If you make a commotion, they'll notice you. You remember these 4. You helped these 4.
So I'm sorry, I can roll something to see if they notice, or?
No, they spot you if you approach.
Okay.
They're not hiding from you.
So, let's see. Oh, this seems odd. The bandit is pretty big.
That does seem to be troublesome. If this is a 10 times larger than normal bandit, do we attack? What do we do? You all are the smart ones here. I just don't know how to cook.
You're able to assess.
I would suppose that in this situation, whoever sphere this might be best suited to take the lead. And
dear.
It does seem to be yours.
It does indeed. What really happened back then is that they rode past, but I was afraid that they would find us. So
this giant bandit, he's got a keen eye, spotting anything that disrupts the flow of the camouflage scene. A single wrong step, a sound out of place, his attention will focus on the cause. So there is that tension, and it's on the face of these drivers and this guard. The realization that a direct confrontation with this giant would be brutal combat. They seem to be eyeing the cave across the way, but they're uncertain of how to get there. Would anyone like to make a perception check?
Sure, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Ooh.
17.
Ooh. It's an exciting number.
Yeah.
3 plus 0, 3. This is a big person. Very big. Oy.
I got an 8, so I'm right there with you. It's a big person.
Sure.
Isn't it? This is
No.
incredible.
All right. So Yaren, you're going to spot a decently large rock with a lot of shadow and a clump of small trees with a little bit of shadow. And I think if you could make it to these, you could make it across the pass. With your keen eye, you did also spot there is a regular-sized bandit between the two, but he doesn't seem to be at all paying attention to any of you. Or at least you get the sense that he might have checked this place out and then checked it off in his mind that it's not a point of interest. His guard is down.
I will turn and relay the information quietly, going to forget everyone's names, but to Farlan, and say, if this is similar in any way to what you experienced, then perhaps we need to make sure that the caravan is not spotted.
Agreed. I can maybe draw their attention elsewhere. I could, if they're looking for a caravan, I could make the sound of a caravan off in the distance, and maybe they'd go chasing it.
That is very smart. And Yaren takes one step and makes the loudest sound you've ever heard because they have a -2 to dexterity and are wearing heavy armor. So they would have had disadvantage to stealth anyway.
Oh, Yaren, you're still wearing your clown shoes.
So then Farlan would cast Minor Illusion to actually improved Minor Illusion, that's fun, to create the sound of a caravan off. I only have a 30-foot range, so I can't make it very far, but I can make it more quiet so that it sounds like it is in the distance and moving off away from, say, the way we came from, as if we turned around and gone back.
Farlan, you also know that there are some supplies in this caravan that may be useful. What might be in there?
So there may be something in the caravan we can use. Does somebody want to go search and see what you can find? Or I can.
I can go check that out.
I should probably just remain where I am.
So what does
I
Lucy
think that's
find?
best. I could make you invisible, but I can't make you quiet.
Yeah, that's a problem. I can't make me quiet either.
I have a feeling we're going to run into that in your fear moving forward. I'm happy to stay back here and hang out with Yaren, or go. Honestly, I'd like to go fight the 10-foot tall bandit, but I'm happy to not do that as well, because above the table, he's bandit. Sorry, recipes and math, not. I'm looking at my report card. I failed 2 classes actually.
10 feet tall. Nope, that's 60.
No, right.
60 feet tall. 10 times the size.
There it is. 10 times the size. Yes.
Farlan, if you'd like to roll a d4, I can give you some ideas of what might be in there, if you like.
Ooh.
Lucy might uncover. You want to roll a d4?
I will. Whoever is going to sneak, I will offer a quick guidance to them.
Okay. So I'm rolling investigation with guidance.
No, just roll a d4.
Just a d4.
Yeah, you don't have to investigate. Once you peel back the tarp, it's there.
That is a 3 on the d4.
You find a box of fireworks.
Ooh. I like fireworks.
These are the nice long distance types.
Ooh.
Loud.
I will bring those back over and say we could probably cause a pretty big distraction with these.
Or we could celebrate when we all graduate.
That's an option.
Not helpful now, but planning ahead.
I think we should use them now. I don't know. This is mysterious enough. They may not. If we ever get back, we may not be able to take them.
I will take one bottle rocket out of the pile of fireworks and hand it to Ilkson. Here, just in case.
Oh.
You can have one.
Single tear. Both eyes. So 2 tears. 2 10-foot tears out of his eyes. Takes it, puts it in his bag. Yaren, you might be the kindest person I know. Thank you.
Apparently you don't know many people.
I don't. You 4 are the people I know. Sorry, you 40 are the people I know.
Right, so when we get back, we're going to get you a math tutor.
Yes. If that math tutor is also a cook, that would be wonderful.
I'm really shocked that it was that section that he had problems with.
All right. So I cast the illusion, and do we fire fireworks at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got something to fire them with?
I have create bonfire as a cantrip.
Nice.
So we'll just
Okay.
Pepper.
Some of you may want to escort the driver or the guard. And, there is that bandit who's not paying attention who may need to be dealt with.
Ooh. You don't say. If that is something that needs to happen, yeah. If there's some sort of force that needs to be exerted, Ilkask will go to get ready for that if need be. Once this whole plan takes place.
All right. So, Farland, what does this look like? What's happening?
So it doesn't look like anything. It's a sound just over the horizon, the sound of a caravan moving away. So hoofbeats and wheels and people shouting and just all the standard caravan noises. And it sounds like they're in a big hurry.
All right.
And somebody yells, run, the bandits are gonna hear us.
With that, the bandit on the ground, the smaller one and the larger one all appear over in the direction you have indicated. They seem to have bought it.
Nice. Good job.
All right. So then we'll grab the. So the objective is to make it to the cave,
Yes.
right? So everybody, grab somebody and let's go.
Since you have a good distraction, the stealth aspect of this is minimal.
Nice.
That's
Trying to get
good.
advantage. You only got to beat a 10.
You said we have advantage?
Yeah, everyone has
Good. Because that
I'll
was
guide
a natural
myself.
advantage. There you go. 2 checks. 1 to the rock, 1 to the trees.
one. Copy that.
And then rush to the cave.
11 for the first one.
Excellent.
You guys are gonna hate me.
Fail.
Hate you? No. What's happening?
Does anyone fail on
The first one's a 6
Nice.
Nice.
With advantage.
with
I have a-
advantage.
I have a 6 and a 4 with advantage.
Beautiful.
With advantage, I have an 8 and a 6. I told you I failed my sneaking class.
Oh no!
With my guidance, I realized that I actually just have a straight roll because I have disadvantage for the heavy armor.
Nice.
So 4.
Okay. Because you are up, my friend, for this bandit on the small bandit. whirls back around.
Yeah, Ilkes, looking at his report card, says, I may have failed cooking and every other class, but swing, I will protect my friends! And he charges over towards the bandit with just all the violence he can.
Everyone else.
Oh, we're doing this now. Okay.
Oh dear.
All right, yeah, so give me an attack roll.
All right. I have a longsword, so for this one I'll just do double-handed. So that'll be potentially a little more damage. Nice. 18 on the dice plus 5.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't ready.
No,
Yeah.
no one's ready.
Yeah. No one expects a giant orc running full speed
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No caravan over there. You flatten this guy.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethal.
I feel bad.
Yeah, he gets. Yeah, this guy gets whopped. He's
Bam.
like-
All right, everyone run. The
Run.
threat is dealt with.
By the time the large bandit notices, it's too late. All at the cave. And with that, the team, the people that you rescued, all that stuff fades away, and another door appears.
Farland breathes a big sigh of relief.
Ilkes raises a hand for a high five. Well done, Farlin.
Farland reaches up as high as she can.
Yeah, it's like 12 feet. Just come on, you can do it.
Jump.
Yeah, come on. Shall we? Well, that was fantastic. Shall we continue through the door?
Farland, you do remember that at this point there was a trap you were able to spring. It's still there if you would like to push it for fun.
Ooh.
There was a trap in the cave or a trap for the bandits?
A trap for the bandits, but you can trigger it from the cave.
Oh, okay. So,
You can describe the trap and what happens.
Nice.
so there's there's a lot of lights that come up and fire as a color spray. So it just looks like a bunch of paint going up from a pallet and sprays all over the bandits, and it paints them pretty colors, but seems to be kind of deadly paint. So they are quite uncomfortable with this.
Oh my, that's yes, okay.
Not your
great.
standard
Boys
watercolor.
Love it. That is excellent. And with that, that's how you remember it. That's how it went. That's how it went down.
Heck yeah.
The door stands with a little bit of a magical ripple for you.
Hand on the door handle, pushing.
Once
Of course.
you touch it, everyone is sucked in.
Ah, you're welcome. Let's go.
Yarn is noticeably less gung-ho about the situation because they are like, oh, I don't want to get to mine.
Farland's going ahead because she's not sure that anyone else's horse fears are worse than hers.
As you fall through this door, and you do fall through it, it appeared horizontal. And you all fall into an alley.
I'm so
That
sorry.
heat hits you also like a wall. Flames crackle and dance all around you, and you find yourself in the midst of a burning village.
Oh no.
You're funneled into a narrow alley with rows of buildings alight on the left and right. With terrified citizens, you can hear some of them trapped inside. At the far end, there is a towering bakery just billowing thick black smoke. That bakery is lost. You're not gonna. That's not a thing. And this blaze just intensifies by the second, spreading to more and more buildings. The trapped citizens, their wails. You realize that you may have to act quickly, as this inferno is formidable and relentless enemy. Sergio, when the fire broke out and you navigated the streets, how did you know which building had people trapped in them?
So when Kurgio was going, when he was running at first, he could actually see a lot of the windows had been opened on upper floors to, kind of let the smoke come billowing out. And there were some people who were throwing out, it looked like bed sheets and like towels and things. Anything that it almost looked like they were trying to make these like ropes to try and come down the steps. So every so often there would be one, the windows would blast open, and there'd be like a fabric would fly out.
If you'd like, I can roll a d4 and I can give you something extra.
Ooh.
Sure. We are going with a 3.
3. Okay. As before, as you remember, as you can tell now, it is unlikely you can save everyone. But you do know that in times of crisis, it's usually the rich who get out. And in this case, you are able to tell which houses were contained or owned by the better off, because there's thieves' camp marking their houses. Therefore, the ones without it may have people inside.
All right. So this is mine. This fires. Obviously, we need to get people out. That was when this all went down. We just would go and we'd try and save them as we can. I will point out the ones that the rich ones are in. We maybe have made little notes. But if I point it out, let's make sure, see if we can get somebody out of there. And just keep going. If you happen to see any kind of little fabrics or anything, just they might be trying to get out on upper floor. So let's go. And obviously, time is of the essence. We don't want to make this whole thing burn like a really bad pie in the oven. So, top floor.
Give a pat on the shoulder to give guidance for something to Patch, since this is that fear.
Mm-hmm. Much appreciated.
Ilkask is right there at your shoulder, like, let's do this thing. Let's go.
So we can run this almost like a chase scene.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be running through it. So let's start with a perception check. And just assume you're all you're together but apart.
Copy that.
I'm going to use that guidance now.
8. Not high. Not a high roll. 8 plus 0.
I'm glad I get to say it at least once during this game. I got a synthetic 20.
Hey!
Nice.
Woo!
22.
Perfect.
Exactly half that. 11.
10.
10.
And all right. So, Kurgio, you do recall sometimes there are burning debris that can fall, and some of these doors, if you open the wrong one, can lead to bad things. So, Lucy, you immediately clock a door to your right. There is scratching on the other side of it.
I can hear some scratching. Let's check this one out. I'll start running over.
Bash the door. You can try to open it, whatever you like.
I am gonna, if you'll let me, I'll kind of clap my hands together a little bit, and this kind of like neon, like little dust kind of covers it. I'm using chill touch just so I don't burn my hand on the door.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So just, all right. It's almost like flour. It's almost like flour. Open the and push the door open.
All right, the door opens. There is a dog on the other side. It is panicking.
Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Does it look scared to move? Because if so, I will scoop it up.
It's kind of a big dog. It's like a
okay.
It's got animal handle.
Oh, I think I do actually.
I do actually.
Hey, anyone good with dogs? And as soon as somebody starts going over, I'm just gonna bolt to the next house.
With that, we can do a perception check as well.
Okay.
Right. Yep.
17 for animal handling.
Oh, great.
Someone say dog, and he just runs over. You're mine now.
Yeah, it seems to calm the second you touch it. It smells you. It just like runs up against you, and it is guarding you now.
This is the smell of someone who failed math.
You said a perception check?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just because I think it's funny. Got a 24 on animal handling.
Ooh,
so the dog comes over to me after going to you.
Yeah, it just runs like it just does like an 8 between the two of you.
That's the smell of someone who's very smart.
So my perception is a -1, so I have a total of 1.
Oh!
That's not good. Give me a dex save.
Okay. Oh, hey, dex save. I'm not going to use. Maybe the Dream Team dice need to take a little break.
Oh no.
Dex save.
Yes.
All right, 23.
There we go.
That works. You will take half. As you were going, you hit a hot spot and you notice it just a second too late, and this burst of fire from a window just catches you. You do roll with it, but you will take half of 2d10. I didn't roll that. Would someone else like to roll that?
Somebody that rolls poorly?
No, I rolled 2 10s. I don't want to do that.
Oh, God. That would be nearly half of my health.
I know we're getting kind of wonky with where we are in this scene. I do have the. I guess this wouldn't really work. No, never mind. That's in
protection, right?
Stuff. Yeah, protection fighter. I was wondering if there could be any sort of something like that.
Well, technically, Kurgio did find the dog, and you were at that scene, so I will give it to you.
Oh, nice. Could I? How does protection fighting work? I think I just force a reroll. Could we just reroll your dice? Reroll with disadvantage for attacks. I think. But
that works for me. You were on guard. In that case, you were looking at 4 damage.
I like that
much
a lot.
Better.
4.
Right. Watch out for that fire. That's all he says.
Perceptions as we continue to run. Dream Team, yes.
That's 4. 4 for perception.
Okay. So another perception.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go, Patch.
Anyone
15.
over 12?
Got a 14.
15.
Ooh, nice.
Great. You're gonna spot someone is trying to get out of a window, and Lucy, you hear someone beating on a door, a house down.
And I found out this die loves 17, so 24.
Nice.
Keeper.
Nice.
Keeper. So if someone wants to help catch this person, or if someone wants to help bash this door or figure this door out, that's what we got.
I'm Goliath. I am 7 foot. I can catch person.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can help bash the door if need be.
All right.
I can actually probably get it because I do have high strength, and
Okay, cool.
the one thing that I get out of being a forge cleric is a +1 weapon. So
Ooh.
better at bashing.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
So,
All right, give me. Go ahead.
I would help catch the person, being a stout halfling.
Nice. Those catch. Give me a strength check.
I'm about to retire 3 sets of dice here. We'll see.
Those working on the door, you can give me either a dex to try to figure it out, or strength to crack it open, or damage if you just want to go straight through it.
Can
Okay,
I just assist Yarn?
I just rolled a straight up attack. Just 19.
That'll do it. door, already brittle from the heat, crumbles. And,
Nice.
there's a woman and a child on the other side. Jumping from the window is a young teenage boy.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
A little better. 13.
I'll take
13 will do it.
Yes.
13 will do it. Slips through the hands of the Goliath. And half elf
So is it like
makes the save.
the Corgio's like up top, and they just like
Yeah.
follow it through the arms, and then underneath.
Yeah, Farland's down below.
Farland's like,
Yeah.
got it.
You know what? You know what it is? It's these oven mitts that I'm using to keep my hands safe. It just kind of slipped through, but my lovely sitting here saved the human, and we don't have ground person.
You're looking around. You remember this was about all the people that you were able to find. How did you get out of here?
Ooh.
Now that you have everyone.
So the first time round, this was actually when the magic abilities started kicking in. So what ended up happening was this was the point where I didn't realize it. I had there's a well right near the wall, like where the wall of flames was, and there was a well, and I looked in, and there was something that pulled at me, and I used the shape water cantrip, and from the well comes this like bob of water, and it kind of shapes itself into a pie, because it was the thing on his mind at the time. He was baking a pie right when the bakery went up. And so this pie just kind of turns on its side, flies at the wall, and splatters enough to get an opening in the flames to be able to pass through.
Super cool.
Fantastic. Well, as you do that, on the other side of those flames is the next door.
All right, we've gone out to the fire. I guess normally it's a frying pan into the fire, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not the case, and we're just making a new delicious masterpiece on the next door. I mean, you've done the honors the other time, so you go right ahead.
I don't want to do it this time.
No, fine, I just went through it. I'll open it.
It's only fair.
That same slight hesitation overcomes Yarn again. Just
nice.
Not usually someone to back down from anything, but this moment gives them pause.
You hear that thank you from the people that you saved, and then they disappear. You come through. You're all pulled through the door, and emerging from the door, you're instantly transported to a mighty fortress atop a rocky outcrop. In the distance, the ocean, everywhere you can see, and you hear the roars of battle. Anyone familiar with Hinter Harbor, the citadel is surrounded by a vast horde of enemies, boats tethered below. A surprise attack has blitzed the defenses. Banners and flags, if anyone reads Orc.
I don't know. Yeah. This one seems very familiar to me. First of all, turns us back to the battle. Very proud of both Corgio and Farland. You conquered your fears. It was wonderful. Well done. And now I'm going to ask for everyone's help, because this was a terrible day for me. We were attacked, but now with the power of friendship, I think we will.
It says question mark.
Are we? I looks at his report card. I also failed friendship class. Not sure how to recognize when someone likes me. Yeah.
Well then, it seems like it's your turn to take the lead. And the ritual guidance of the person whose fear it is.
Nice. Ilkes pulls out his sword, pulls out his shield. Now you can see there's like I'm sure you've seen this before, but like now, like there's a big crest on his shield that matches the flags of the defenders in this situation. And he says, "This was the day when the auxiliary, the secondary warriors of the Citadel rose up, and we stayed the secondary auxiliary soldiers, but we did defend. So follow me, comrades." And he just starts to charge down.
What color? What color is the crest that you put on?
Ooh, did you have something in mind?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. It was probably like a deep navy blue, probably, yeah.
So Farland's gonna touch your sword, and it's gonna glow with this deep navy blue light. It doesn't do anything. I just cast light on your sword just to make you feel better.
2 tears.
Farland, I'm gonna give you an inspiration point.
That was really cool.
So you made it, because I assume like you're a knight of some kind, so you made it a nightlight.
Nice.
Pulls up his sword. This is
Nice.
the nightlight. Let the light
Yes, as you rallied the auxiliary group, there was a resource or item that helped you that you relied on. I have some options if you'd like to choose, but you can also come up with your own. So, one. Yep, good.
No, go for it.
Oh, sure. So, one, the Order of the Dark Tusk has a ton of weird boxes.
Okay.
Never open them. You're not supposed to have access to them. But no one's going to stop you right now. There's the signaling bell of the Arcane Order. If you hit it, defenses rise.
Nice.
And then there's just the war machines of Hinter Harbor. You can turn those on. But if there's anything else you have in mind, we can explore that.
Those are all cool, but can we put like in the canon of this event, like there was some sort of blue sworded like specter that would like basically, we're getting timey-wimey with this stuff, but like this moment when Farland like made the sword blue, can that be like the rallying point or the moment that that rallied the auxiliary group to defend
In that case, we should get you somewhere high so you can get spotted.
Cool. Yeah.
There is a tower above you. You may get through.
Then very much like Gimli at Helm's Deep. I forgot my name. Ilkesk runs to the top of this tower, grabs onto like the banner, leans out over the ramparts, and just starts to yell and chant the call of the auxiliary group. "We may be second in line, but we are first today!" And he just starts yelling and rallying everyone, and it's beautiful. With the blue sword, that was really cool. I like that a lot.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with that, how can we? Lucy, make an Arcana check for me, please.
Ooh.
That is a 3.
Okay. If anyone else would also like to make an Arcana check.
Might as well.
That dice is taking a timeout.
It happens.
Come on, dice.
13.
13. Yes, you do spot what looks like a gate that might be magically activated so that you could set something behind you, just to keep some of these people from chasing you, being directly on your heels.
Yes. The door back there.
Yes.
That's we can make sure people keep out from that, right? Can we do that? I mean, it sounds like you're in the middle of your great big monologue-y moment. So how can we?
Oh,
you recognize and Ilkesk knows it's fire activated. Heat activated.
Yes. Well, I'm actually done with my speech. It was a very short speech back in the past. It was just more of a 2-sentence speech. I'm here with you all now, and just for fun, God just told me this. That door is fire activated.
You know because you live here.
I live here, and God told me. So
we have fireworks.
Oh.
Or did they go away? Did we get to bring them?
Unfortunately.
It's okay. It's okay. I've got this. I'm gonna go over to the gate, and just as you're walking up, you're just gonna hear this little like, and he's doing that. Like Kirkio's making this clicking noise, and then he goes, first part of baking, always make sure, and he snaps his fingers, and there's just this neon blue flame just sprouts out. Make sure you always hit the pilot light. Burning hands.
Nice.
And I'm burning hands in the gate.
Fantastic. It slams shut. It is way heavier than any warning could have told you. And, yeah, that is an unlock. So now you have a rush to the top of this tower. It's an actual sprint. It's like for running. So we could do it with endurance checks. Constitution saves.
Wonderful. Constitution saves. Let's do it.
Con saves. Okay.
That's a thing I'm actually kind of good at.
Yeah. Good thing.
A thing. I'm a constitute.
Yay!
If you want to carry someone, you can do that too.
Oh,
Finally,
absolutely.
a decent roll. That's a nat 20 for 22.
Ooh.
Very.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20. What?
14.
14.
You need a 10 to get through the first level, and then it's going to continually go, and then whoever gets tired, that's where you stop.
Did everybody pass? Oh.
Rolled an 8.
Oh.
No, I'm
You
sorry. I
assist
rolled
in
a
the
6.
first round.
Still bad.
I got a 17.
On steps.
Can I help?
Yes.
Kirgio?
I also got an 18, so we can just like double team. Like,
Picked up under the arm.
Yeah.
just pull up under the arm. Come on.
Come on, Kirgio.
All right.
Is that
Fine.
first one?
Fine. Okay. Fine. When we get back, I will go on a diet.
All right, one more check at DC 12.
That's another 17 for Ilkesk.
That's a 12?
12. Yep.
Just made it.
Hey.
15.
Apparently carrying Pat got me, or Kirgio rather, got me some negative juju because I got a 5.
Ooh.
And I didn't really help matters. I got a 10. I got the 10 this time. Could have used it last time.
All right, you're a couple floors falling behind. Next one, 14 to keep going.
14.
Okay. Trying all my different dice now.
Come on, team. Let's get it.
17.
Perfect. You keep him
That's a
pace.
19.
19.
Catching
Nice.
up. That's good. That's good. Catching up.
That's an
15?
8.
Oh no.
Oh no, Kirgio, 3.
I could use my inspiration to run.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I'd just give it to you. That's the case.
Is that okay?
All right. So yeah, the three of you are keeping pace. Yarn is right behind, and Kirgio just side is hurting, it's burning. It is burning up.
What? I just need a minute.
So many stairs.
One
if-
more. We're looking
okay,
for
bro.
16.
16.
Oh dear.
Oof.
If someone is getting left behind, I think Ilkesk would like hang back and like, come on, go, like push from behind and make sure the attackers wouldn't be sneaking up on behind.
Actually, I do have an idea. Could
Ooh,
I cast Enhance Ability for Constitution for Kirgio?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
There you go.
I mean, I just rolled a 16, so you don't have to.
Catches
I
up.
rolled on to
I only got a
And win.
13 this time, so I'm getting winded at this
Yeah.
point.
I got an 11. My short legs are just not
Oh
I'm a
no.
stout halfling. I'm not a fast halfling.
Ilkask, you have exactly where you need to be is right in front of you. You
Got
have
it.
reached.
I got 22 with a nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, Ilkask is opening. What are we saying? Where are we getting to?
Consider it like a bell tower with large decks.
Got
so you can do your thing.
Got it.
Scene.
Ilkask is like waiting at like the archway, doorway, whatever it is. Just come on, everyone, we can do it.
Everyone gathers. A little bit out of breath. When was the last time you had to run in a game?
It's been a while, honestly.
Definitely.
Cool.
Been a bit.
So yeah,
Not
you
used to having
stand.
to run upstairs.
Yes, you stand at the precipice of this tower. Beneath you, the echoes of combat, the roar of the ocean. Everyone you just hear with the auxiliary troop seeking some semblance, some hope. Everyone is panicking.
Nice. Yeah, I think he starts to like take the sword and like probably hit on the bell, like not like super like loud ringing, so like it wouldn't like ruin us up top, but like making a commotion, like standing with like the sun at his back, setting sun, see the rays of sun coming through the smoke and the fire, and he holds up the blue sword that Farland made, and he just lets out just like a huge war cry that I imagine like it takes a second, but it eventually starts to be echoed from like the troops down below, and then it's just sort of this like call and repeat situation, like banging on the bell, lets out a huge cry. Then from the defenders down below, they echo his call, and he just keeps going. He keeps that going for probably a little too long. It's probably a little awkward. Like the time has ended, and like the troops start to be like, "Okay, we get it. We're inspired." Like, no, okay, all right, we're gonna fight. So yeah, that's where that goes down.
So yes, you do that, and you do see that everyone starts to come together, defenses form. Jarlock's troops are beginning to be pushed back, or at least slowed, in a way that if your attack was a blitz, getting slowed is not good. So you've definitely turned the tide. You also notice that a number of these invaders have gliders, and you just hear the inevitable. Now, after rallying the auxiliary forces, Ilkask, and as I'm saying, this, the far door of the chamber is kicked in by using your sword to hold off the invaders with your rally cry. Silhouette of a large bugbear in spiked armor steps into the room, and having earned the attention of the warlord himself, and you just hear the sound of like a heavy chain and the thud of a spiked business end of a flail hitting the floor like a cannonball through a hull. So Ilkask, you just snarls. That flail becomes a humming blur. How did you survive Jarlock the Undying?
Oh man,
Jarlock charges.
I don't think he does actually. That's the. No, I'm just kidding. I think Ilkask has been a very like sort of goofy, sort of big himbo silly boy up to this point, and I think at this moment all his friends would see this like just determination and like fears, not fear, like determination and like strength set into his eyes, and while he would never say this out loud, he is quite terrified in this moment, seeing this large bugbear in spiked armor with this whirling flail charging at him. He knows that if someone doesn't take a stand and someone doesn't like try to put a stop to this, it could be worse for a lot more people. So he squares his shoulders and just stands, holds up his shield and his blue sword, with the shield with the emblem on it, and just readies himself for this semi-truck that's about to crash into him.
Okay, so I guess if we're gonna do this fight, do you want to take our break real quick?
Oh shoot! Yeah.
Then when we get back, we'll do initiative.
Sure.
All right.
Sounds great. Whoa, man.
Luna, how we doing? Hey, everybody.
All right.
Welcome back. We are in the middle of the first session of the Extra Life Marathon that Luna's running. If you haven't donated yet, please consider doing so. Check out the awesome Extra Life button down in the info area. It'll make it super easy, and you'll make a difference in a child's life. And it's awesome. So, where last we left off, I think I was about to kill everybody. So, initiative as this bugbear is charging you.
Ooh, all right. So, 16 for Ilkesk.
I rolled a 14 on the die, so 12.
Nice.
Lucy's got an 11.
Nice.
I rolled a 7 on the die, so 10.
Nice.
I am not rolling well today.
A 1 on the die for a 3, and I meant to get out different dice during the break, and I forgot.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, Ilkes, you were ready, so he's coming in. He's coming in hot, but you know what to do.
I do. I've lived this moment before. I am going to try to do one of my fancy battle master maneuvers. I will try to make an attack, but I want to do a disarming strike if we can. Try to get that flail out of those hands pretty quickly. So we'll see if this works. 17, 12 plus 5, 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's tough, but it hits.
I
have to
hit with a weapon attack. So you have to make a strength saving throw of 13, which probably is pretty easy for old Jarlock here.
You would think that.
I would.
Would think that. And then I rolled a 2.
Oh.
And that flail just, the momentum takes it. You want to describe how you...
Oh, sure. So you said he's like swinging, he's like coming in like a helicopter, like it's a blur. I think Ilkes like
heavy.
Yeah. So he sort of like waits until Jarlock gets close enough, and then he like steps forward with his shield and like just catches it on the shield, and then like just pulls his shield back and tries to pull the flail out of Jarlock's hand, and I guess it does that thing. And I probably should roll. It's been so long since I've actually done a combat. Let's see. I have to hit with the sword that I possess. Boop. It will give me. Oh, come on, internet, speed up.
So I'm going to say, since he botched the save so bad, that flail is lodged into the roof of this
nice
pitched tower, and it's not even in reach. It's sailed, and it's stuck about 20 feet up.
I love it. So that's 7 damage total with the superiority die and everything.
Very good, very good.
And then Ilkes just looks him in the eye and says, "This is gonna make no sense to you, but I've beaten you before, and we're about to beat you again."
He stands before you, and he is also ready, and he is puzzled by this as he draws his sidearm, this long sword, which looks quite small in his hulking grasp, and he has the 10 feet reach that bugbears do.
Oof.
And he is going to, with full malice in his eyes, just swing at you.
Do it.
Oh boy. Let me see here. That might. 19.
Yep, that 18 is what you're going for. So, oof.
Yep. Yeah, that is. I know I pulled one of every die. Oh no. That's 11 damage.
Ooh.
He just rakes this thing right across.
Perfect.
He snarls just right up against you. The sword is bearing on your shield after it connected.
Maybe you are going to beat me this time. That really hurt, actually.
Yaren, you find a moment.
Let's go, Yaren.
Are we looking at an armored individual?
Yes, spiked armor.
Uh-oh.
I would like to make his armor very hot with heat metal.
Nice.
I've never had anyone actually do that.
Yes.
There actually is no save. It just happens.
A lot of fire in this one.
And it's 2d8 damage.
Would you like to
Oof,
do that?
doofa.
So 7 fire damage.
Pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, his fur singes. You can smell that lovely odor mixed with all of his normal lovely odor. So, Lucy, you get your footing. You see your shot.
Let's go, Lucy.
Oh, we got your back. Don't worry. I am going to kind of twirl my hands together, and then a beam of energy is going to fly in his direction.
Let's go.
That is 19 to hit.
Ooh, that'll do it. It's an Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Nice. Does your
Let's go,
Eldritch Blast
Lucy.
have a unique look to it?
That's a 4 plus 3, so 7 force damage.
Lucky sevens today. And yeah, we are whittling away at this fellow. Does your Eldritch Blast look unique to you?
It's a neon blue beam.
Ooh.
It's very bright.
I like that a lot.
It's
Well,
nice.
this is a light show up here. I like this.
It's almost
Fantastic.
like the world was built that way.
Sergio, you see this bolt go, and you find your resolve.
Gonna
Go, Sergio.
ride my way up right next to Ikesk and go, all right, this is just like cooking class. Once you've cooked it, you need to make sure that it's tender on the inside. And I'm going to take out the rapier, which kind of looks like a toothpick in his big hand.
Nice.
A pokey.
This is not the scene. This is a Goliath holding a bugbear, and no, this is an orc, full orc holding a bugbear, and a Goliath just saunters.
Yeah.
The little cake tester.
Yeah, literally.
So I know you said synthetic 20. Where I come from, it's a discount 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love all these. I've never heard any of these before. These are great.
And then I believe we've stated that Ikesk is within 5 feet of me, correct?
Oh yes, you have all of those.
Sneak attack. Let's
Sneak
go, baby.
attack.
Sneaky.
I would assume just because he's distracted by all of the, burning. He's basically wrapped up in tinfoil right now. So
He's a burrito.
he's a bug burrito.
A bug burrito.
Oh god.
Pressure cooker.
All right, so we've got D8 plus 3 plus 2D6.
Oh man, let's go.
That's the 7 on the D8. So that's 10 there.
There's 7.
And then another 9 off the sneak attack. That is 19 points of damage.
That's
Oh, he's looking
go.
awful.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
That is what rogues do.
Mhm.
Not looking
so
good.
after the rapier gets taken out, yeah, I think this one's pretty cooked. if you want to just put the finishing touches on it. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Right, and I kind of look back at Farland. He's like, oh, sorry. Did you want to put some decoration on?
Let's go.
Absolutely. And Farland pulls out her paintbrush and points at him, and a ball of multicolored light streaks towards him as she casts Chromatic Orb.
Ooh.
And it's bright and colorful, and it, let's see, let's go with, we'll go with lightning because it's pretty. So multicolored lightning comes out of this ball, and let's see if it does anything. I have changed dice.
I feel like that's the most spellcaster. Like, you know, what lightning because it's pretty. It's just
And that does absolutely nothing. It's just pretty because that was a 9.
Oh. 9 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna kind of whiz over his shoulder. Just barely misses it.
It was very pretty though.
Because I wanted to save the last stroke for you.
Oh.
Seems you're gonna get it.
There you go.
3 tears.
Ilkesk, you have this bugbear just blood running down half of his face.
Wonderful.
Burning. You can feel the heat of this metal on the other side of your shield.
with the heating and the tenderizing and like the cake testing, Ilkesk before he hits, he looks to Kirigyo and says, "I think I get it now. I think I understand cooking."
We can have a look at that report when we're done here.
I must learn these ways of cooking.
There can be character growth.
There can be, even in a one shot. And that's we've had a synthetic 20, we've had a discount 20, and over. This is the worst one. Over at From Afar podcast, we call them flaccid 20s, and that's what I just got. To hit. So I'm sorry. I can see
You're
the
not
psychic
sorry.
damage. I'm not at all. So unnatural 20 to hit.
Well,
with my sword, just bing.
In that case, if you would like to describe the end, your moment.
Oh man. Well, I actually super really liked what Patch was saying during the break. I think the trap door, the staircase is open. I think with the help of all the friends here, all the Brightbird almost graduates, I think we're stabbing and burning and lightning's going off, and we just sort of like slowly are pushing him back. And then the final blow, just a swing, Ilkesk just swings, knocks this bugbear down, and just ding, 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 goes all the way down the stairs, and all of his whole army can see just clang, clang, clang.
Glowing when it happens.
Yeah.
Cartoon. You just see like the
Awesome.
like bouncing, like cartwheeling down the side.
It's like when Homer falls down the Springfield Gorge. It's just
just every possible angle and surface Jarlock can hit, he's just hitting it.
At first it sounds like a bell
think it
tower,
stops,
and
it doesn't
then
stop.
Yeah.
just gets pathetic from there.
Been falling for a really long time.
Clunk, clank, slam, bump. It's like it's going and going and going.
Oh, I think he's fine.
And with that, you can see
What's his talent?
you can see all the auxiliary units' defenses come online, and ballistas fire at these boats. Everything just shatters, and this blitz breaks.
We did it.
And on the bell, the door appears.
Who wants to open this one? Also, thank you. That was wonderful. You all are amazing.
Firstly, Ilkesk took a lot of damage, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah, actually, I forgot about that.
I'll come up and say you were pretty good yourself, and
3 tears.
heal for 9 points
Oh,
to your wounds.
Huge. Thank you.
Very nice.
Well, almost back up to full. Thank you so much. Yes, it was on this day that auxiliary, the group became a primary group, and thank you for being here for this. And he opens the door with his foot. He just kicks it open. Tired of these doors.
everyone gets sucked right into it. And that cool air from being up in the tower is a different chill. You know, this cold embraces you. The smell of the sea is gone and replaced with something more earthy. You stand on the outskirts of the town. One may recognize it as plain fields under a dim, overcast sky. Before you sprawls a graveyard. Disturbed dirt, open crypts as far as the eye can see. A low, guttural moan rises from the graves as you realize you're in the midst of a zombie outbreak.
Oh no. Oh, I've heard stories about this. Oh, this is so awesome. I'm so excited. I'll get to see it. Oh, wait.
This is terrifying.
Hey, see, you might be.
I'm looking much less excited.
Yes, zombies are steadily emerging from the graves. Their undead gaze is fixed on the town and fixed on you. There's this fiendish aura. You can all just feel it enveloping. It's just this really odd weight. All your hair just stands up and it's just long. You may have to act fast or be overwhelmed by the undead. Lucy, when you first discovered the outbreak, what aid did you seek?
When I discovered the outbreak, what?
What aid did you seek? What did you have for help?
Local militia was there. They were called in to help. So it was more us assisting them because they had the bigger fighting power. But,
So what we'll do is you have a flare on your hip.
Okay.
You need to get somewhere high to place this to let the militia know where to come.
okay. You said there were crypts around?
Yes.
All right. I am going to cast a spell. I will put my hand on myself and say, follow me. And I'm going to run over to the tallest crypt I can find. And I'm going to run up the side of the building using spider climb.
Oh,
There we go. There we go.
That takes my challenge out of the window. Cool. Done.
Well done.
I did a lot of scouting in my villages and such, and so it was very useful to be able to climb to top of trees and figure things out. So I will climb up to the top and light this flare. And
Everyone
just
knows
leave
this
it.
is what an expert looks like.
Why didn't she graduate?
Yeah, you pop it, you can smell
I'm
that
also
phosphorus.
I'm also terrible at baking. I'm more used to cooking around a campfire. So
Nice.
Yeah, so you find like an ornamental like gargoyle that you can kind of wedge this thing on.
yes.
As that happens, you hear the horns in the distance once it gets spotted, and you know that the militia will arrive soon.
Okay.
From where you are, you also spot Ground Zero. You know who and what is there. It's just going to be a matter of getting there.
Yeah. I'll go back down and tell the group. This is definitely my worst fear. The town that I am from, any town getting overrun by zombies is a disaster. So, but we're gonna have to work our way to Ground Zero. Essentially, there's a fiend that is raising these, and that's ultimately what we need to take care of if we're gonna put a stop to this.
Ilkes puts a hand on your shoulder and says, whatever you need, we're a team. We will help.
All right. So let's start making our way that direction.
All right. So you're familiar with this path. If you like, we can stealth it. If you want, you can fight through it. Or no, those are the options.
Stealth isn't really our strong suit, so I'm gonna just assume we're fighting our way through this. I'll put it to the group, but I think we've proven that. So
actually, give me a perception check. Anyone who wants to, anyone who's trying to pay attention here.
Ooh.
Oh, I actually rolled well on that one.
That's like the first time that I've rolled under a 10. So 11.
Nice.
13.
10.
Big
I got
ol'
21.
Natural
21?
one.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So, you do spot that there is a like an obelisk, grave or monument. It's significantly large, and it looks like it's already been damaged. If it could be pushed over, it might give you a bridge above the undead.
Okay.
So two
You
ways
see
you
that
can do it.
obelisk over there?
You could also damage the base to make the strength check lower.
Okay. I'll ask some of the stronger members. Let's try to push that obelisk over. If we work together, I think it'll give us a safer passage.
Say less.
I'm not the strongest one here, so.
But you're still a valued member of this team, and we're glad you're here. Also, real quick, sorry to interrupt. I just noticed we're $4 away from $150 on the donations. Pretty exciting.
Who's got $4? Come on, let's do it.
Come on, yeah.
Let's hit it. Let's hit it, guys. Or kill everybody. Let's do it.
Yeah, right. To save us from dying, please.
Right.
Ilkesk, I'm sure the help of Goliath friends and the dwarf, or not the
Earth
Forge cleric. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. Let's do this.
So we can do a collective strength check if you'd like.
Ooh, that's pretty good, actually.
There are some zombies nearby that are paying attention. If anyone has any kind of distraction.
Actually, rather than
You're
helping,
making my
that's right.
speaking my language. You had something?
I was going to say right before assisting, I actually might be more helpful in turning undead.
Ooh.
There's that.
Perfect.
They would all have to make wisdom saving throws DC 15 if they are within 30 feet of me, or run away.
If you'd like to.
Oh, it's their roll. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, certainly. So you are doing that? You're using it?
Yeah, let's do that.
What does it look like when you use it?
Ooh.
Whenever I hold up the symbol, there's a light that passes below me and down into the earth itself and starts to glow like a forge's fire.
Ooh.
And
Cool.
just like opens up fissures of like steam.
I love it.
That's
At
so
this
cool.
the steam and the motions of all this manifesting, these zombies start to backpedal. They're a little apprehensive all of a sudden for something that was barely animate before. And they seem to have frozen in their step, and a number of them are actively retreating.
That's so cool.
Cool.
Turn undead, the one channel divinity I have access to that can actually be useful.
Hey.
Very good one.
So there's no zombie threat now?
If you'd still like to distract, it would always help.
I think that seeing the forge thing going, that Farland will cast minor illusion or improve minor illusion of flames rising, so that there's like a wall of flames between us and them.
That's good.
That's okay. So with that, I'm going to enhance the range on this from 30 to 60.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's
now
awesome.
everyone can see it. So Fantastic.
We needed more flares and more attention to this spot, so that's great.
Absolutely.
Well, Corgio, would you like to? Holds out the hand for like that.
Are we good to like clothesline this obelisk?
Oh heck yes!
And
Just
here I
like-
thought I would be the first one to make a wrestling reference.
There's like that half pause where he thinks about it. It's the half pause of the, do I make this cool or do I make this super cool? and at that point, he just like, you know, he just like that hard grasp, like like a Full Metal Alchemist, like that hard, like where it just like the muscles just kind of pump out for half a second.
Nice.
Clap that echoes to the graveyard.
Exactly.
Strength checks.
Goes in with the flames and the magical.
Strength checks. Here we go.
Give you advantage because you're working together.
Advantage.
Friends do.
A check, not a saving throw. Okay, so that's 19.
I've rolled 19 on the die, so the strength. So it's a discount 20.
Discount
20.
You set your shoulders, you set your feet, and you feel this thing start to rumble. You're finding the purchase in this. You're pushed up against it. You know that your muscles are bruising on the surface, but you are getting progress in it. This thing finally cracks deep and falls. That echo just shakes everything. This is a rather large monolith of stone, and with it, you now have access to run across and enter this eerie, glowing space.
That's so cool. Can I roll a quick perception check to see whose grave we just desecrated?
Absolutely.
That's a 3. Doesn't matter.
In that case, whose grave do you think it was?
Oh, sorry, Mayor. And he just keeps running.
The mayor of Plainville. Love it.
As we're running, so it gets. I think I might be able to teach you the crystal flame pie now, because one of the big things is crushing up the crystals. You've got the strength for it, so we will be having a private class afterwards.
4 tiers. I want nothing more than that. Oh my gosh, cooking is so
I love
cool.
that the tiers increase by 1 every time.
Every time.
I know.
I can't believe they're just like sitting there, and it's just like it almost like just moves. It stops
Little
here,
crystals,
and then-
yeah.
As we come to the end of the obelisk and enter this glowing zone, this is a place where the zombies are moving away from. They are coming from, spawning here and heading towards the village. So, once that task has been handled, you have found the fiend raising the undead, a ghoulish cultist, soil matted hair, open sores, gnarled teeth, dust-scratched eyes, beneath the sweat-slicked hood. It's writhing, fully entranced in ritual, beneath a scrawled mural of runes and a constellation of profane geometry. An undead servant stands as her lone sentry. Lucy, what did you do to fight it last time?
I didn't hear that last bit.
What did you do to fight it last time?
Last time I cast a spell I didn't realize I had. It was a pretty powerful awakening moment for me. And coming into this circle, I know what I need to do, and I'm gonna do that again. This is how I beat you the first time.
Yes.
So I am going to form another flash of light from my hand. This one is bright yellow. So I am going to roll to hit this guiding bolt. That is 17 to hit.
I will do it.
Sweet. So. Some D6s here. That is 16 radiant damage.
Oh, you just You weren't supposed to be here. This is the only one guard. The town is where the action is. You got behind enemy lines because you were that quick before. And, this cultist is helpless against you.
History always has a way of repeating itself.
Oh.
So yes, as the sentry just vaporizes from this radiant damage, which had you had before, it would have been even easier. But you were prepared, and it just crumbles into what's left of his armor. The cultist is enraptured in ritual and helpless to do anything against you. What would you like to do?
Can you repeat that? Sorry, you broke up.
Broke up again? Darn.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sentry disintegrates into a piece of armor. All that was left. And this cultist is enraptured in the ritual and entirely harmless and helpless against you. So, Lucy, what would you like to do?
I suppose if he's harmless and helpless, I mean, he'd look innocent to me.
That is not the case here.
That is not the case here. Okay.
They are flexing and summoning ghouls, so that's the whole thing. They just know if they move that there could be a ritualistic backlash, and you don't stop rituals midway. You're in them.
I will call from the sky, radiant light descend on him. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, let's go.
He had no shot. Okay. He's considered helpless, so he has no.
Considered helpless. Okay. So he's going to take
Take my ritual seriously.
5 radiant damage.
5 radiant?
Yes.
Okay.
From Sacred Flame.
All right. So yeah, you see, like it's the skin of this creature are starting to peel away. Beneath, you just see undead-ish flesh. That of a cultist who's devoted to their art, yet still technically mortal and alive. Not great. You see some of the runes behind them fading, and they seem to be trying to draw it back up again.
Okay.
Another skeleton is starting to awaken. We can do initiatives unless anyone wants to just pop something off.
I feel like Lucy's just really kind of handing it to this person. So I think Ilkes just sort of like steps aside and just,
yeah, Lucy, you want to keep it rolling?
Oh, come on.
All right.
Good for a change.
Just let it cook.
Yeah. Let her cook. Let her cook.
So that was a cooking 20.
Cooking 20.
Lucy, you can finish it off.
Finish it off. Sweet. All right. The sound of a bell is going to go off. As I point at him, and so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw this time.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I'm sending
That's
my
what
dad
I'd like
roll
to
juju
hear.
his way.
Here we go.
They seem to have that.
You're welcome.
As long as it's not an attack roll on Ilkask.
Yeah. Hurt me.
7 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So with that, you hear the bell, and you also hear the sound of the militia approaching. And
Sweet.
that gong of the bell strikes this person's figure, and it warps them out of their movements, and they fall to a pile of worms.
Ooh.
That shroud they were wearing, and rather quickly, that cold, dim world around you begins to brighten. The undead return and fade on the wind like sand.
Ooh.
Door materializes in that wall where all of the profane writing had been. Now it's just a mural to those who gave their lives for Plainville in the past.
Awesome.
That
The
was
dead
cool.
should always be allowed to rest.
Nice.
Dang.
Well, I think this is our last door.
Aaron, how you feeling?
Kind of. I'm feeling pretty good. Fought that battle twice now.
Yeah. Aaron, how you doing?
In this moment, Yarn is going to just kind of like step in front of people to block them from the door and say, It does seem like you all have had a great amount of heroic adventures leading up to your entry into the school. I don't know if I want to experience what's behind that door again.
Did you ever see a way back?
No.
Well, we're all with you. It should be better this time.
You're not facing it alone.
Fair enough. Just know this isn't a moment of triumph that we're walking into. This is a moment of survival. And that's about it. And they'll turn around and, like, hand shaking, like, touch the door.
Aaron, for that, I'm going to give you inspiration.
That was very good.
Yeah.
The effects of a short rest.
Oh.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Sweet.
As
Fair enough.
Yeah, as Yaren's hand touches the door, as usual, you are all instantly warped through it. And two things you notice. One, the smell of death and sea air and rust. And two, a wall of zombies mixed with metal on their faces, hammers and hooks for hands.
Whoa.
Dive on you, will dive at you, and then suddenly are frozen about a foot away, like a bug on a windshield. And they're just gnawing at the air around you. To your side, a woman in priestess robes says, Yarn, finish the blessing. I'll hold them. And she seems to be holding this force wall. And you now see that you are in one of the research labs in St. Marsh. And Yarn, you know this means that if you were to do your turn undead on the forge itself, it would work from the whole building.
I will turn and kind of in a rote mechanical way, like there is not excitement in this moment. There is just pure fear in knowing what these things were capable of and knowing what comes next. But Yaren will do what they did before and stoke the fire.
Yaren, what is the name of this priestess?
So cool.
It was Inara.
How did you know her? She's the high priestess of this forge. This is you recognize with a little bit of fondness that this specifically this building is known as our Mother of Blessed Bronze.
Inara was actually the person who convinced Yaren to come to this place, to kind of go out into the areas that were less tamed within the world and try to spread the forge's fire. And part of the reason that Yaren is shaking in this moment is that this was the last time they saw her alive.
All right. So with your blessing, you see Inara puts her weight into that force shielding that she put up and expels the zombies through a window. It shatters. The sacred forge will not be defiled by your filthy metals. And a new wave, slower, not repelled, still coming. She looks at you and says, "Get the rest to safety. I will do what I must."
And over again, recognizing the sacrifice of the moment, Yarn will open the back this way, quickly. There's
Yarn,
nothing more we can do.
Yarn, you spot, though, an item, either a unique set of tools or device at the ready, something that you may find helpful. What do you grab on your way out?
I say it was probably with some of the holy symbols of their order. They are built into the hammers themselves. And Yaren had since returned this to its proper place. But in this moment, what they took and what they used to survive was this empowered holy symbol that is kind of put on both sides of the head of a large hammer that functions the same as a mace.
So yes, with the opening of that door, the echoing beyond the windows and the alleyway in front of you, the clanging sounds of metal against metal, punctuated by these unnatural groans. Yes, you have indeed traded one zombie outbreak for another, much, much worse one. So, let's see. Based on your path, you know you have 3 locations between you and the docks. Before you stands the Proving Grounds Dome. Going through it is much easier than trying to go around it.
We got quiet there again for a moment.
Sorry about that. So yes, before you is the Proving Ground Dome. This is where they test a lot of the researchers do their work in here. Many glass walls. Getting through it is a lot easier than going around.
Okay, then I'll lead people forward into the area. and with the holy symbol hammer, there are sections of this because it's basically like a fortress where they will hit the hammer to the side to open up passageways and the like.
That's really cool.
So yes, you enter the proving dome, and give me an investigation check. Everyone who's trying to spot dangers or
Investigation, you said?
17 for me.
I also got a 17.
13.
We're twins.
We're twins.
22.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So yes, everyone that did well will spot. Actually, let's see. Farland, roll me 2d6, please.
Let's go, Farland.
And Lucy, give me a d4.
Let's go,
9.
Lucy.
4.
There are 9 survivors huddled in this area.
Oh boy.
They will follow you if you invite them.
2.
There are 2 zombies in here as well.
About to be 2 dead zombies.
Right.
I will take up a strategic position in between the survivors and the zombies.
All right. The zombies are meandering over. These zombies, yes, they're incredibly deadly, but now that you have placed your blessing, it's almost like the Resident Evil rules. You can kind of run around them if you want. But just don't get too close. You can still disable them if you'd like. It's just
Mostly then it's pointing the survivors in the right direction and making sure that I'm the last one out of the room, that everyone is safe before I leave. Kind of doing the same thing that Inara did without the necessary sacrifice that she took.
Sure. In order to get them to best follow you, give me either a persuasion check or an intimidation check, whichever style you want to use.
Okay.
Also, fun fact, we're at 176 on the donation. So.
Nice.
24 to 200.
It would be a persuasion check, and all that Yarn will do is hold up the hammer that they took, and the holy symbol just like pulses with radiant energy, and they'll say, "Follow me, it'll be all right."
Nice.
They shuffle off the ground, a little shaky, and they fall in as needed. The next location is the greenhouse. Here we're going to need another investigation. Just need a 15. If anyone beats a 15, we do it.
Yeah, 13.
That's great.
17. Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, somebody
nice.
did it.
Yeah.
Listen, mine was an 8, so.
Mine was a 13. I was only a little short.
All good, all good. Ilcast, give me 2d6. Gurgio, give me 1d4.
2 of the D6 variety. That's almost a Yahtzee. 12.
Wow, you find 12
Nice.
survivors
Oh, goodness.
hiding in his greenhouse. Which is really great considering it's made of glass.
Yeah.
He's like holding like a leaf in front of their head. Like,
You all are terrible at hiding. Get out of here.
I rolled a 3 on the D4, by the way.
there are 3 zombies in here. You don't have 5 in total.
Yeah,
Would like to persuade or intimidate or otherwise rally these survivors.
I will hit the ground to open up another one of these passageways, and then because there's one zombie in the way of the passage that we are going to take, I will guiding bolt to that zombie.
want to do an attack roll?
Yeah.
Let's go,
That's-
Yaren.
Let's go.
26.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Just describe how this.
Yes.
It's in this moment where Yaren let their fear kind of take hold of them and did not realize that they were in more danger than they knew, because in a splintering, the guiding bolt comes out from the hammer, hitting like a spark on an anvil, and shatters the actual zombie. It's the shrapnel that comes back and hits Yaren. This was where they got the technovirus.
Yes. Wonderful. You already have an inspiration point. You're good. Lucy, make me a perception check.
Perception. Ooh, hey. 22.
Okay, make me a dex save. Just want to see if you respond in time.
Dex save?
Yep.
Oh, that's less impressive. That's a 7.
Yeah, I'll still give it to you. So the you spot one of these zombies was actually on top of the greenhouse, falls through and would land on Yaren, but you have a shot at it. You spotted it.
Okay.
You could have hit it before it fell. Now it's falling.
Nice.
Gotcha. I'm going to call forth the light from the heavens again.
Nice.
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
This is free fall. It will not.
Right. Great. That is almost full damage. 7 radiant damage.
Nice.
Trickles of what seem like organic metal body parts fall around you, Yaren. You just missed something that may have connected with you in the past.
Hate zombies.
These are something more. Let's go.
So before you is the dock house. In order to get there, there are a large number of zombies before you. They don't see you, your team yet. They may be susceptible to distractions, or you can wait them out. You can sneak by them. You can charge through.
I would think me. I will use thaumaturgy to cause a window about 30 feet away to burst open and like have that loud smattering sound to draw their attention away.
Excellent. With that glass shatters and just rains down in a sparkle. It's the cement with this tinkle, and they all look over. And slowly you see you hear the creaking of the metal of their joints, and they walk over there, the gnawing of their teeth. Their teeth are like needles and sharp shrapnel joints. Ooh. And the way to the docks is open. Beyond this dockhouse lies your safety boat.
Well, this is your memory, Yaren. Should we leave, or should we try to save more people?
There's nobody left to save. And they'll just move forward without any more words.
entering the doghouse, you need an investigation check. People enter this contest. It's only one entry. If you're here and
Yeah.
you're watching this, enter this contest.
Let's go.
So that's a nat 20 for a 25.
Nice.
It's much better than the 7 that I got.
Got
Much
a
better
nice-
than 11.
Yeah.
Got a 19.
Nice.
In that case, Farland, give me 1d4. And Yaren, give me 2d6.
That's a 2.
And that's deuces. 2.
Nice.
Wow.
2 and 2.
Okay. There are 2 survivors and there are 2 zombies.
You said there was no one else to save.
To be clear, those d6s were for zombies.
Oh. Okay.
Yay for 2.
Roll.
Good number.
I was gonna flip it on you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'll make it worse for myself because that's what I've been doing this entire time. Could we say that they are already being attacked?
Oh, yes.
That there is not someone to save?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. That's about
In that
right.
case, you can. So for this, give me a persuasion for the morale of the survivors behind you as they walk past the mask.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have to drag anyone who freezes.
Yeah, that's a 15 for a 16.
I think that'll do it. Difficult.
Nice.
You have to push some people along, but inevitably the dogs are.
Actually, why don't I use my? I haven't used the inspiration yet. Let's just see if I get higher. Oh, yep, that's 19.
Nice.
All right. With that, yes, everyone obeys. Everyone runs straight forward. No hindrances. So you make it to the docks. The lifeboat is being prepped. Everyone is starting to board. You're trying to keep a panic from happening. Because if this boat capsizes, you're all dead. So at the same time, that wall of zombies begins to sneak up on the docks. They start to pressure Roach. Yarn, how did you keep them at bay while everyone loaded last time?
This was a moment where I leaned in to some of my own abilities, since I knew I was already infected at this point. I would have stood in the way of the horde and used my blade ward ability to kind of tank the damage of the oncoming horde.
All right.
Wow, that's cool.
Let's give you some of that damage.
Oh no.
Farland has had her paintbrush ready, and she's just been dying to.
Oh yes. If anyone else has any ideas
Yeah.
or tips or tricks that you want to employ in this moment, these zombies are running down the dock towards you.
So Farland would cast color spray, and just a big blob of multicolored paint comes out from her paintbrush. And I'm supposed to roll 60-10 to see how many hit points of things that I. Well, I don't kill them; I blind them.
That helps. We'll say it just snuffs out their senses. Because these zombies are weird.
18, 21. Okay, 31 hit points of zombies are blinded.
That's pretty good.
Oh my! Wow. Okay, so that's about 15 zombies right now.
Nice.
And they're all peasanties with +1, so they're all just super deadly.
Okay. So some of them hopefully stop and kind of blockade and obstruct the rest.
Yeah. Anyone? So the others behind them will have to start to wade through and push through the front line, which are now just multicolored, disabled right now. So did anyone else want to try anything?
Go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say the thing that Yaren did to survive was to cast Bear's Endurance on themselves. So they were taking a lot of damage, but
Did you find it is much easier, and your companions are making this
yes,
a much more enjoyable memory than you recall?
Not a lot of mechanics for this, but I think just flavor-wise, Ilkes would be just right beside Yaren, like just trying to obviously not get bit by a zombie, but trying to help in whatever way, support, and just prove like, oh, we're here with you, like you're not alone. Like this obviously was terrible. This was so shitty. Oh, sorry, this was so bad. But yeah, like your friends are here with you, and like we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, and you see the dedication in Ilkes and his form as a defender. It absolutely helps put you a little bit at ease.
You said we were right by the water, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna be doing some shape water. I'm basically just kind of be using it like cast after cast, making like a wall and freezing it, and then like when that one gets just another
Katara. Okay.
I'm Katara. Yeah, Katara. wall. And for the ones it limits what's getting through.
Oh wait, sorry, because it's you. Cake Tara? Is that a pun?
Yep. I was initially thinking like souffleka, but
souffleka.
or Katart.
Katartka.
Katort.
Oh, Katartka.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all are so good at this.
And then,
with
when I'm using the burning hands, it's zoo cake.
So with the help of everybody, you've made this incredibly easier, and these zombies do not breach the defenses of your unified effort. Lifeboat is waiting for the last of you. The people are yelling, "Hurry, come on, let's go. We have to push off."
And just jump on to the boat from there.
Ilkes would sort of look to Yaren, and look to all the survivors that he almost single-handedly saved. Like, but there was like 30-something survivors that we got. I forget the exact number, but
I think you're somewhere around 18.
Okay,
19.
18 survivors. I think he would just like look to the survivors and look to Yaren, and then look to this like the city that I imagine is just up in flames and smoke, and say, I think you've done more than just survive today, friend. You've given us and all these people hope. You've saved their life. I don't think you should belittle. I know this is hard for you, but you've done great things here.
I do appreciate. At the same time, the peace and calm I get is that if I survive this day, ain't gonna be much else that can take me out.
Yeah, and you sensed whether the hammer that you're holding, it imbues you with this energy, and at first it's almost overwhelming, this positive forge energy. You know what it is. You've trained with this sort of thing, and it cauterizes the wound that you have of this steel crutch curse mark, and it will prevent it from spreading.
Oh,
Nice.
Yay.
That's awesome.
That's great.
We take those W's.
Harsh clangs and the groans of the outbreak are slowly replaced by the soothing sounds of the sea. And St. Marsh fades in the horizon. Everyone thanks you. The door opens on the deck.
Is there another person in our group? Are we going again? Is this another memory? No, we're going back. Okay, I see.
I mean, we faced everything we could. I think this time probably means we can go home. If not, then wait, Yarn, your friend, the one who did this all in the first place. Maybe we'll find them.
Maybe. They are. She did just disappear at the beginning of all this.
Worst comes to worst, if something happens, we gotta face something. Look at what we've all been through. We'll face it together.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And I feel like I'm gonna hover over the door handle, just to, like, see if anyone is gonna open it with me.
We'll do power
This seems like a
friendship to open
team
the door.
moment where we
all put our hand in.
Put our hand in together.
Nice.
Yeah, love that.
Good call. Good call. Kirgy, I'm going to give you inspiration for that.
Yes.
Bringing everyone in. That's where it's at.
Heck
Great.
yeah.
You are all sucked through the door as you find yourselves not in another dream, but back by the lake at Brightbird University. Standing before you is Horses. His usually calm face. Twisted fear, determination, powerful aura emanates from him, much stronger than before. He stands on the surface of the lake. This is our final test, he intones, his voice echoing ominously. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh man. Oh no. This is 6 plus nothing.
18.
Ooh, nice.
12.
Ooh.
I'm proficient, but you wouldn't know it. That's a 6.
No.
Farland, you can tell. Many of you can tell, but Farland knows why. Of course, his power has grown significantly. It's clear that Farland, Ironheart, ranked in immense power. He's surrounded by the swirling vortex of elemental magic. A combination of water and wind. In his hand, he holds a shimmering staff. You can sense the energy coming off of this thing. And magical items are very rare. Very, very rare. Horus looks at you. Lifts his chin. In order to graduate, you must fight your greatest fear. But I'm not talking about a bandit or a zombie or fire. Your true fear is failure. Now fear will fight you. Initiative.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. Matt. Oh, my gosh.
I'm petrified.
Yeah.
Woof. Great, now
There
I'm
we
facing
go.
fears in real life. I don't want to fail now.
We've come so far.
Yeah.
Come so far. That is a 19 plus 1. Discount, synthetic, flaccid, whatever it is. All the fake 20s.
Artificial.
Cooking 20. There it is. It's a cooking 20.
Cooking
Got
20.
it.
I got a 17.
15.
Yarn, would you
Dose. Oh, no.
Video.
21.
Ooh.
There's that rogue dex.
There it is.
There
Here
it
we
is.
go.
I hope I didn't spend my good roll on my initiative roll.
I rolled a 19.
Oof.
I'm fine. To heal y'all, I've got to go later if you take damage this round.
Oh,
so
there we
really,
That's
it's
true.
possible.
Uh-huh. It's fine. It's fine.
Right. Because I will not disrespect you, we are going for real. Horus is a wizard. He immediately casts mirror image
Oh no! Oh no!
Of course. I don't have counterspell.
You got it. Smoke him if you got him.
You know what? He does that, and okay, maybe I have to wait for my initiative, but I think I'll do the. Farland's going to do the same thing, just to screw with him.
Mirror, mirror.
So that mirror image lands, and he's going to jump back 30 feet along the beach. Next is Sergio.
So he jumped back 30 feet. He's on water, or
he's just on top of it. It's, we'll say, shin deep, maybe foot.
Shin deep. Okay.
You can run through it.
Okay. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Can I hold my action until just after Ilkask?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I want to see what the big guy does.
Oh, you're gonna get that sneak attack. Don't worry.
We're
going
in. You've done this before. You know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Kyrgio's the hand releases the rapier. Cask.
Oh, we're charging in. Sword out, shield out, boom. And I will. You said I'm sorry. Is it Orsis or Orin?
Oris.
Oris. Wow, it's both. Oris is holding like a staff.
Yes.
We're gonna try again with the disarming strike. So.
Be clear, there are 4 of them.
Oh shoot, that's right. Oh, well, I will attack one of them. I don't have 2 attacks yet. So yeah, I guess do I have to roll to see which one I hit, or do you want me to pick?
You can pick.
I will go with the one that is closest to the west. Whatever that one means.
So there's just so people know, the description for this is 3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in the space. When the spell ends, the duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting positions, so it's impossible to track which image is the real you. You, on your own action, can dismiss these. Each time a creature targets you with an attack, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. So you may be able to still succeed.
Got it.
If you have 3 duplicates, you may roll a d6 or higher. I'll deal with that. Cool.
Okay.
That's the same AC as Horus normal.
I rolled the d20. It was an 18 on the d20. Do I add anything to that, or is it just to see if I hit?
That's just do a regular attack roll, and then I will determine.
23 to hit.
Lucy, pick a number 1 to 4.
3.
Nice.
Maybe you'll roll it.
I'm rolling.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Come on.
Roll a 3 hits.
Oh, shoot. I dropped that. I'll pick up and let me roll again. God, right when it's important, everyone. That's a 3.
Oh! Nice. Right through the illusion.
So that'll be then I think I said I'm gonna try and do a disarming strike again. So that'll be a strength saving throw, 13 on their part, and I will do the damage. Uh oh. I don't like that. I don't like that laugh. And that's it's only 5 damage.
Oh no, so what happens is you connect. While doing so, you cleave one of the illusions.
Nice.
You also hit the staff. He fails to hold on to it, and you send it skittering into the water. And you deal 5 damage.
That's for you did something in the past that was rude, and that's for that. Jerk.
Could be the current rudeness might be,
Oh yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, you're being rude right now. That's for the rudeness happening right now.
You see the
you failed on picking up on
surprise.
social cues class.
Yeah. Damn it.
Surprise just ripples across his face. Sergio, you spotted it. You saw it all happen. This is what you were waiting for.
Yep. So, bolting up. As I'm bolting up, you're telling us about failure, but you're the one hiding right now. And I will go in for an attack. Right. A 17.
That would hit. Farland, pick a number 1 to 3. Yaren, roll me a d6, please.
It's making it so much more stressful. This is awesome.
You gotta pick before he rolls.
2.
If you roll a 3 or a 4, it will connect.
That is not that is a 2 on the die, which is a 1 in this instance.
Sergio, you were so sure. You were so sure. You saw it happen, and it just
I was
goes
tracking
right through it. Yep. And the when you do that mirror image pops like a bubble.
Nice.
So we're down to 1 to 2.
There is 1 clone left. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And Lucy, you are up.
Let's go,
Awesome.
Lucy.
I'm gonna do something I don't usually do, but hopefully assist these guys. I'm gonna run in as well.
Nice.
And when I get up next to him, I'm going to whisper the name of my goddess, the Morrigan, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go.
I got an 11.
Oh.
All right.
Hitting all these soft spots.
So, it says each creature of my choice, and I'm choosing him. So it's 5 radiant damage from Word of Radiance.
Oh no.
That's pretty good.
Do you have any specific words you would like to say?
On the spot.
The most divine words.
It's I mean, it's an 18 plus stream, but I was.
He's right. You are rude.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Burns. All right, Farland, you spot all of this. You see this radiant energy just spark. These words that are uttered.
Let's go.
So Farland's kind of mad because they caused all of this. So she's actually going to run forward too, and as a bonus action, she's going to say some words, and a black shadow blade appears in her hand.
Ooh.
As she casts Shadow Blade.
Ooh.
And she will attack with it.
Let's go.
What shape is this blade?
Oh, she does nothing with it because she's terrible at attacking.
Oh no.
So that's a 7. It's a long blade with the hilt is like a paint palette. So it's like
that's
a paint
awesome.
palette protector.
I love it.
Really cool. Oh,
So
Nice.
cool.
But she doesn't practice with a weapon very much, so she completely blows the attack.
Oof.
But she's up there.
Hate
It
to
does
see it.
increase the fact that Horus is indeed flanked.
Mhm.
All right, Yaren.
I am going to take advantage of the Earth Genasi not having problems with movement being impeded. You said the staff was knocked into the water, right?
Yes.
I'm going to, first of all, use bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Hey.
Yes.
and then I will use move and dash to get to the staff.
Love that.
Okay. Give me just a quick investigation so that you can to see how close you get to it. It's under the waves.
21 with a nat 20.
Yeah, right on it.
Nice.
Boom.
It actually like your foot is under it.
Okay. Then
so what
I'll...
does your spiritual weapon look like?
Spiritual weapon is a spitting image of the hammer that they wielded back in the...
I'll see. You know what this is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Oh.
Definitely.
All right. I think picking things up is a free action. Is that right?
Do what?
Picking things up is a free action. I forget.
Picking things up is usually free. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. In that case, or oh, sorry, you have an action left.
Oh, no, not action, but the
you dash.
Spiritual weapon.
Gotcha.
Which got a 21 to hit.
All right. We have one clone left. So this is even or odds. Lucy, call it. And Ilkis, roll any die. Even or odds.
Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna roll a D100.
And who did you want to call it?
Lucy can call it.
Oh, evens.
That is 74.
Woo!
Yes, connect straight away. And as it does indeed break the last clone. It just cleaves right through it.
So
nice.
Did that get through for damage?
It does connect for damage. Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
That is 9 force damage.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not looking good. Spotting a little bit of blood on him.
Just a little bit.
With this, you see that he spits into the water and misty steps.
Oh no!
Playing like a real wizard. He ends up 30 feet behind you.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's just rude.
Very.
And Yarin hit with magic missiles.
Oh no!
Okay.
4.
And magic missiles just hit. Dang.
They just hit.
Yeah.
No, he's not messing around.
Unless
He
you
knows
shoot
where the danger is right now. This is
Mm-hmm.
12 damage.
Oofa doofa.
Okay.
They just started right into you. They look like raindrops, just like larger.
Ooh, that's cool.
I'm still over half, so I'm good.
Nice.
He doesn't say anything. So, yes, we'll maintain the same order. So, Kesk, you're up.
Sweet. Whips around, turns around, is going to just charge this dude down. But is within 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I can move 30 feet. So just again, right up into their face. And we're just gonna go just a normal attack on this one. I want to try to save the superiority dice for a few things later. So this will just be a regular old attack. Boop. Oh, it probably won't be. That's a 3 + 5, 7 or 8.
Yep. As you're charging, you just get a little bit of water.
Yeah. Oh,
blurs your eyes.
So much chlorine.
What is in that lake?
It's a terrible lake.
Sidesteps you.
And I think that is it for my turn.
Sergio, you spot it. You can be right and step behind him.
Yep.
Let's go.
It is. I think I'm almost like drifting behind him as he's running. Just almost
That slipstream turbo. Let's
little slipstream turbo.
Where are your arms? Are they behind you? Are
they are
in
not
front?
behind.
Oh, damn.
No, I've got like one up in the air, just so it's like that almost like terrifying because you're shorter than a Goliath.
Yeah.
So you've just got like the rapier like over the head, almost like looks like it's gonna be a scorpion tail.
Yes,
that's super cool.
And I am gonna go in with that. And you know what? You gave me inspiration before. I might as well use it.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Smoke them if you got them.
I don't think I'm gonna hit on this because let's see. 12.
Double check here, and I think you are technically flanking, so you get the advantage if you do.
Oh, I get advantage. Oh, okay.
Yes.
How about a 16? Will that be
That
better?
will do it.
All right.
You penetrate
Let's
that.
go. Let's Kirgi go.
Oh,
You're welcome.
I like that. All right. So with that sneak attack from that little, I'm picturing like this leap over.
Oh yeah.
And just gonna bring it down on our aquatic foe.
Stab.
Not as good as last time, but that is going to be another 13 points of damage.
Oh boy,
It's pretty big.
it's not looking good. Not looking good.
And as that stab comes in, I may be afraid of all things, but I am not afraid of you.
Ooh.
And then pull out and like leap back.
Lucy, you're up.
All right. I'm honestly looking a little relieved that he moved away.
So much.
But I'm going to point at him and say, "Do you always run from a fight?" And that same neon blue energy is going to come from my finger.
Ooh,
That is 19 to hit.
that'll do it.
Between you and Patch, y'all are relentless with these one-liners.
Brutal.
9 force damage.
Oh no.
And we're relentless with the damage
And
too.
with the damage.
Yeah,
too.
for real. For real. Last legs, for sure.
Let's go. Let's go.
For sure. Farland?
Oh, there's one thing you shouldn't be afraid of, and that's just a spot of color. As a brilliantly colored chromatic orb just flies at him.
So good.
Let's see.
What element do you use him?
This one's going to be lightning because he's water, and that's probably not great. +5, so that's 14.
14 will not be enough. It's just,
Oh no!
you throw it at him, and he catches it with his hand and crushes it.
Dang it!
It still sprays color all over him.
Yes.
It just doesn't hurt him.
Get the
Because
important
honestly-
things in there.
Yeah, the
Nope.
most important
Exactly.
part.
Brightside, when we take you down, you will look fantastic.
Yaren, you have this.
Let's go, Yarn.
Yeah. First of all, I'll do the bonus action. Oh no, I can't get spiritual weapon close enough because I can only move it 20 feet.
It's job.
But I will look to him and say, I think you dropped this.
Give me an Arcana
And-
check.
Okay.
Ooh. It's a different
That's
stat.
10.
Do you have advantage or inspiration left? Anything like that?
I already used it, yeah.
I want you to get this. Does anyone have an inspiration they can donate?
I think I didn't use mine, so I will donate mine.
Let's
Okay.
go, Patch. Let's go, Patch.
All right.
Donate.
That's better. 17.
There we go.
You, during your time here at Brightbird, have studied this exact item because you study weaponry in the forge and such. This will maximize the damage of any spell you cast.
Oh,
Nice.
well,
Oh.
if that's the case, then well,
Fireball?
it'll still look like Yaren is hitting with the staff like as a strikeout, but in that strikeout, I will cast Guiding Bolt.
Ooh.
Mm.
Nice.
That is a nat 20.
Oh!
Yes.
So you said maximize?
Yeah, so tell me what it looks like.
It's not so much what it looks like as what it sounds like. It sounds exactly like a hammer striking an anvil, and sparks just fly up and then burst into flame. That would be 48 points.
Jeez.
And is that doubled with the nat 20?
Yeah.
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 Because it's
100
rolled
damage.
dice. So that's 48 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
You blast Oris. He comes off his feet like when you knock someone out in Street Fighter, and they just kind of. And he will drop into the lake, and that ripple of the energy of the spell, especially since it was maximized, it just soars from one shore to the other, and it's like wind just hits.
Whoa. How did we fail?
Find yourselves standing in the graduation hall.
I was waiting for phase 2.
Your professors and classmates applauding. You see, you've done well to face your fears. Worked together, came out on top. You have passed the ultimate test. Horus stands before you. Hands together, humbly bowed. The accident, it was part of the test, you see. This school forges heroes, and heroes must face challenges that others cannot. You walked through each other's nightmares, faced them, and overcome them together. That is what makes you of all, the heroes of heroes. And he steps back, becoming one with the crowd. And his role as instigator is complete.
Nice.
Forward, and Proctor Nimbus stands with your shiny graduate certificates with highest honors. And the beginning of your real heroic journey begins.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much, everyone,
Oh my
for
goodness.
hanging out with us. Thank you to these amazing players. That was awesome. Honestly, I didn't know if we'd get through it all. So fantastic.
That was incredible.
That was wonderful.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh my god, Matt! Thank you so much. That was really good. That was like
That was very cool.
the most well-contained one-shot thing I've ever been a part of.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was kind of 4 quests, 6 quests.
It was
So-
great.
That's
so
awesome.
good.
That was
Oh
the
my goodness.
experiment. I want to see if I could do it. And, I couldn't have done it without you.
Did. Nailed it.
Yeah, I think it's your fault we made it. I was going to kill you all. So
It was awesome.
Woo! It wasn't me.
Thank you. Sorry, Patch. I think this is the first time I've beaten Patch in a. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, chat. Oh my god.
Woohoo.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's gonna be wild.
That's so good.
awesome. My cast here has more than earned their massive outros. So I'll do it in reverse order. Rachel?
I'm Rachel, Magical Mama Creations, everywhere except Twitter. Sorry, it's a dumpster fire. So that's where you can find me. I'm also on Threads. I did actually join that one, so check it out. It's pretty cool. But that's me.
Awesome. Mama Strange.
Hi, I'm Mama Strange on most of the socials. and this was great fun. I really enjoyed it. So thanks, everybody.
David, remind the people.
Hello, everybody. First of all, a huge thank you to you, Matt. This was honestly a huge blast. One of the best reasons to get up early on a Saturday. Thank you to the cast. You made that so much fun. And last but not least, thank you to Luna for running this amazing event and raising so much money for such an awesome cause. But like I said, my name is David Tilstra. You can find me on all the socials at David Tilstra. If you want to see what I do, go check out From Afar Podcast on most of the socials. We're still working on getting up on a few of them because in the last 12 hours, there's been 95 new social medias that we all need to go be a part of. So yeah, check on Twitter, From Afar Podcast, on Twitch for From Afar Podcast. We stream every Tuesday and Wednesday. We release D&D 5e episodes every other Monday, which we have an episode coming out this Monday. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for this. This was amazing.
Awesome. Sin, let them know.
Hello, I am Sin, Synthetic 20, Asynthetic 20 on Twitch and Twitter. If you want to see more shenaniganizing, then I am seen often on. I've got games running on Singularity Roleplay, on Lost Caravan RPG, and on Nerds with Dice. So come visit. Always love being on Gamer Mom Luna's channel. And, maybe later this year, you might see me as a friendly face as I start to do my own independent supplements and work on my own system. Follow me on Twitter or whatever your favorite dumpster fire is to get all of those details.
Wonderful. And Patch.
What is up, everybody? My name is Patch. Thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you to Matt for running this. Thank you to the rest of the cast for being incredible. Thank you to Luna for putting this all together for another year. And of course, thank you to you, the viewers. No, not you, the other one. The other one. Yeah, no, you. Absolutely. No, but thank you all so much for being part of this. Who am I? I am Patch. I am a voice actor. I am a player. I am a writer. I do those things from time to time. Life gets in the way a lot for things. If you want to find out anything about me, you can find me on the dumpster fires at patchtier0730. I have an itch.io page. I have all the fun stuff. Yeah, just come find me. And if you want to work with me, reach out. I would love to work with you. And if you need a guest on something, reach out. I'd love to be a guest on something. But reach out to everyone else first because they're all awesome and they're all amazing. And I love them all. I've met only some of you earlier today, but if anything happened to you, I would destroy everyone in myself. All right, that's it for me.
Woo!
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, I am Matt Joro. You may know me as Dungeon Glitch from the onlines. I am pretty much I'm in every dumpster fire. Primarily as Dungeon Glitch.
Same.
So check me out. More importantly, check out all of these wonderful people. Definitely reach out, hire them, work with them. If you want to get the ball started, reach out to them today and tell them what you liked about their performance if you saw it all. Because I'm sure they would love to talk about it.
I'm sure, yes.
Definitely. Definitely.
If you like nerdy t-shirts, check out Gemmed Firefly. GemmedFirefly.com. We make good t-shirts and all things. These wonderful people are rocking it. And, and if you like lo-fi or focus music, just look up Dungeon Glitch on wherever you listen to music, except for YouTube.
Yeah, you won't be sad.
That will do it for me. And again, thank you all so much. Thank you to the players. Everyone, stick around today because we have a lot of awesome things, awesome games, and awesome people we all know and love.
All right. Thank you all so much again. Hope you all have a great day. Yeah, go shop at Matt's website and hire everybody else for stuff. And we will see you all in a couple hours for Aether and Steamworks. Have a great one, everybody.
Woo!
Bye.